What's up, everybody? It's your dead boy Zom here today with you to share another Predo getting busted. Actually, it's multiple. I think it's like 6 of them. I don't know where it's at. They came to me, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a reaction on this. I haven't seen the video yet. I've seen some of the details. I know it's a bunch of different dudes involved in this. I guess one of them is like a teacher or something like that. It's a little wild. So let's just get right into it, all right, man? Because I'm sick of this stuff. This is the reason why I'm back. This is why I was risen. So let's get it.
A minor basketball coach behind bars arrested on human trafficking charges in Blount County. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6 o'clock. I'm Jarvis Robertson.
And I'm Brittany Decker. On Friday night, our team was the first to report the coach, an elementary school teacher, was placed in handcuffs as part of a larger sting operation. Our WVTM 13's Lisa Crane spoke today with the Blount County Sheriff on what exactly led to Christopher Thompson's arrest and why he feels these sting operations are so important.
33-year-old Christopher Thompson is a teacher and bus driver at UW Clement Elementary. He's also an assistant basketball coach across the street at Minor High. But last week, the Blount County Sheriff says he drove there with $160 he planned to pay a 15-year-old girl for sex. It was part of a 2-day sting operation. But this arrest did not go as planned.
All of a sudden, I heard somebody screaming outside. I didn't do anything. So I rolled up the door. And by the time I got the door up, he's jumping in his vehicle and running, and a police chase ensued for a few miles before they were able to get him into custody.
Deputies arrested Thompson and 5 other men in the sting. They're charged with human trafficking, traveling to meet a child for sex, and electronic solicitation of a child.
This is where I get real frustrated. Because first of all, it's 6 people, okay, that's involved in this. And I guarantee you they've all reoffended, every single one of them. At least 4, That's 4 people that's more than likely reoffended, and I haven't looked it up. So, what are they doing, man? Like, they're just waiting around. These dudes could be out there hurting somebody else. My way of looking at it is, things have got soft. This is what happens when you have weak leaders that are soft. Okay? And if you are one of those people that get offended by everything, by that doesn't pertain to you, or maybe it does, then it's okay for other people to have opinions. But this is what happens when society gets soft. You let people like this slip through the cracks, and they come back out because they don't allow them to, like, the police to interrogate the way they used to. So if one of these dudes get caught, they can't just beat the crap out of them until they get answers. They can't do that anymore. Why not? These dudes are hurting people every single day. They don't care what happens to anybody. The only time they care is when they get caught. Then they want to put on some big facade. And this is what kills me about this whole entire, these operations and stuff. You catch one guy, get him locked up, and get him so scared for his life that he snitches on everybody.
Meet a child for sex and electronic solicitation of a child. The sheriff says it was a successful operation.
There's some research out there that shows that for every predator that you catch in one of these sting operations, you save 5-10 kids from being victimized. So we're very thankful for the opportunity to be able to be proactive and to go after people who would prey on our innocent children.
The sheriff says when they learned Thompson was a teacher, coach, and bus driver here in the minor community, they were shocked. But he said it made deputies even more committed to continuing these operations that target child predators.
This is something that gives my deputies an opportunity to actually do what they signed up for, not just to be proactive, but to do things that are protecting young people and the most innocent of victims. And that's really fulfilling to our department.
In Jefferson County, Lisa Crane, WVTM 13.
And when we reached out to the Jefferson County School District over the weekend, we learned that Thompson had been placed on administrative leave.
as a father of four, I'll tell you right now, there is consequences that the creator hasn't even thought of yet. Because the children are the foundation. That's what people don't realize. Like, it's a big joke to a lot of people, and it's not a joke to me. Because they're the foundation of what's to come, okay? So when we're all old, the people in our generation that are 30, 40, 50 years old, when we're all old and decrepit, they're going to be the ones controlling. And so let me ask you something. Would you rather have a society of healthy-minded children that have grown into now adults, or would you rather have a very large statistic that is surrounded by nothing but like this pedophile thing that's going on these days? And it is insane that it just keeps getting pushed in these weird ways. Like, Tom Hanks even made fun of it. And when Tom Hanks made fun of it, like, it was in this like way that I thought he was gonna make it more funny, but it wasn't funny. It was like creepy. Is when he was doing that like that little kid ballerina like dress up thing, whatever, on SNL or whatever he did it on. Yeah, no, son, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Talking to any child like that while I'm around, and you turn into a puppet real quick, I will walk you around. I don't care if it's my child or anybody else's child, because I'm gonna tell you something. These kids today, they see everything that's going on and they sponge it in, just like any other kid. They sponge everything they see. So when you're calling them sexy and when you're calling them all these like weird like adult terms that only adults should be called, bro, you're weird. You're weird, bro. Like, I grew up watching people like you and enjoyed your movies and the content that you put out. And the fact that you come out and try to make fun of yourself doing stuff that sexualizes children. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with people that think that, like, anything to do with sexualizing children is okay? What is, like, is your brain inserted backwards? Did you not have the proper bring up in life? And that's okay if you didn't, because maybe therapy is in order. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of anybody here. What I'm trying to do is get to the root of the problem of how we can stop this war on children. Because it is a war. There's a war on children going on. When you got hundreds of thousands of them missing, the abuse that goes on is, look it up. Look up the abuse on children. It'll make you sick to your stomach, and that's worldwide, yearly. They keep up on this stuff. It's disgusting. So while this war on children's going on, you got grown adults out here crying about their freedom and all this other stuff, their freedoms and their rights. You can go outside anytime you want to as an adult. You can protect yourself. You can run. You can call the police. There's so many ways you can protect yourself as an adult. A child, they need us to straighten up, stop all this pansy stuff, and stand up for them, man. That's all they need. They need adults to stand up for them, and this stuff stops. Because these 6 dudes shouldn't even have had a chance. If there was a real community around, these 6 people wouldn't even have had a chance. I tell you right now, we got to end this war on children. It's something that's been bugging me for a long time. If you agree with me, like and follow the page. And go visit realzom.com for all the new and latest merch releases. Take it easy and peace out, bro.